Thanks to Dr. Shamina for a very kind introduction. So my topic actually is life-threatening wound, early recognition, save life. Actually, the main thing is how you recognize the wound. Is this danger or not danger? Is it safe for you to manage yourself or need to send the hospital? Before that, initially we will show you the danger. What is very obvious, which we want this time, and then you show you those that are not very obvious. Next slide. Okay, what is life-threatening wound? Is by definition is a wound which can either immediate or in short duration of time it can kill the patient. So the wound mainly is because it can kill the patient because it damages the airway. Either they damage the airway or because uncontrolled bleeding, or else the most you might be able to neglect it is the sepsis wound which cause uncontrolled sepsis. So this kind of wound it can be either acute, chronic, or neglected wound. So I classify the life-threatening wound to three categories. Acute traumatic bleeding wound, I don't think everyone can miss it. But sometimes you think, you miss it, okay, the bleeding stop, you send back. And then, when you send back patient home, you know from Santakan, you cover the area is very big. Some patient will go back to Tawon, go back and bleed at the time. Then they have no second chance to come back again. Acute wound exposed internal organ. If exposed to internal organ, you cause infection. This kind of infections will be very bad, septic shock. When you come back to us, I don't think we have a second chance to revive the patient. That's why it's septic wound. Some septic wound is very obvious. You can see this wound is very dangerous. Some septic wound not very obvious. You might not show this wound either because cellulitis alone, or just a small carbuncle, small furuncle, or small abscess. Actually, it can be very severe than necrotizing fasciitis. Next. Acute traumatic bleeding wounds. You see a wound is very, very deep and bleeding a lot. When you come there, it stop already, okay, but stop already kan. Jahit sangat balik. But when you write that, if bleeding for vein, it won't stop, continue bleeding, except small vein thrombus. But artery, in the whole artery was cut. You bleed, after that you stop because spasm. It's partially cut, you won't stop. Partially spasm, you cannot stop the bleeding. So if you see the wound, which a lot of bleeding here and there, patient very pale, but stop already, you have tried to see this the wound there is have any danger vessel. If there is, please be cautious. Don't spend back the patient, especially patient stay very far. So this one is having the axillary artery injury. Next. If this kind of wound, bleeding wound for scalp wounds can bleed to death. So it's very obvious, I don't think you can miss it. You try to hemostasis the patient before you send to us. The basic hemostasis is compress, or you place on the vessel, or you cannot bandage. The last story, if you can kesianan, you can just do a finger back, just close. When you close the wound itself, you create a limited space. The limited space you work as a temporary effect before the patient deteriorates. So just say to us. This one is exposed to brain tissue. Okay? Brain tissue means you can, I don't think you're going to keep yourself. It's very obvious. Next. Is your brain tissue? Next. Some patients, especially non-areas you do a lot of non-patient. You have a subic, very common you have subic injury. When subic injury, the bowel exposed. But this kind of wound is very small, 2-3 mm. Patient kata, mau lah balik hospital mahal, so you need the charge is very high. Admit to a surgical ward is 2,000 deposit. So patient tak mau pergi. So patient mati tak mau pergi. Kecil saja, ditolak itu bawah dia masuk dalam. Then you say, okay lah, I got 2 or 3 stitch the wound and send back. Cannot. Any penetrating injury at abdominal cavity, we need to rule out internal organ injury. You need to send back to us. We need to do a diagnostic laparoscopy to check any small bowel pump inside or large bowel pump. Because patient may be well for 24 or 48 hours, some even up to 72 hours, especially lung local, they're very strong. Because small bowel injury, the leak is only small bowel content. Small bowel content, it doesn't cause sepsis so fast. It takes time. Until he makan, minum, all the nasi come out of the bowel, in the bowel content, then septic come in, then the patient is septic shock. When the septic shock is sent to us, very, very difficult to revive the patient. Next. Same as this one, omentum come out. Tolong masuk omentum, jahit balik, send back to us. Next. So for the septic wound, this one wound he might able to miss it as cellulitis. Actually, it's not cellulitis. The neglected infected. So I need to highlight that is the heel carbuncle, necrotizing fasciitis, and foraminal gangrene can be very, very dangerous. Even came to the specialist hospital, some even patients cannot make it and pass away. Next. So for the neglected infected wound, let's say patients you said dressing hantar balik, after 2 weeks come in very bad. You don't say patient say tamam pergi hospital, very far. Ada anak, if female, you say ada anak kecil nak jaga. Then they don't want to go. So you don't dress and send back. You dress and send back because always God only gives us one chance. Not many people have second chance. If you come back to you, you must appreciate the first chance. If you send back again, you always have no second chance to come back to you. So if this patient, it can admit to the ward and do give antibiotic if there is infection there, and do a proper debridement and dressing. Next. Like this one, this is carbuncle. You say tak mau dressing saja. Tidak mau operation. Whatever how good, how expensive you buy the dressing and put on the patient, it doesn't work. Because you are dressing on the dead tissue. You are dressing on the infected tissue. You need to remove all the dead tissue and infected tissue. Next. Especially this one, kepas, for Megan, you need to do a proper debridement and dressing. Next. So, the very important is how you differentiate carbuncle and furuncle. It costs you either you under-manage a patient or over-manage a patient. Furuncles is a staph aureus infection in both hair follicle. It's a mini micro abscess around the surrounding area. This kind of infection, you can give antibiotic or dressing. But carbuncle can be very bad. Carbuncle is multiple furuncle which is can merge together with the abscess inside the subcutaneous tissue. This carbuncle needs surgical intervention. You need a socialization. Dressing doesn't work for carbuncle. Next. So this is a furuncle. Some is small, it is for folliculitis. So some people is overtreated because so some people is they all these there are some of the healthcare need multiple phantom abscess. They like carbuncle. It's no. So then they go for socialization. It's overtreated. This is a furuncle. You can treat anybody. This is a carbuncle. You must know differentiate carbuncle and abscess. Abscess you can do INT. Carbuncle is socialization. How to differentiate abscess and carbuncle is abscess is a collection of pus, a dead tissue encapsulated in the cavity. So you tekan dia macam saturated, tak ada air. Itu yang boleh buat INT. Carbuncle INT tak cukup. You kena buat socialization. Next. So this is try to see that how you differentiate folliculitis. Folliculitis is small inflammation of follicle. If an abscess is surrounding of the follicle, you call it furuncle. If the abscess encapsulated for cavity, you call it abscess. If the abscess in between the subcutaneous tissue is a carbuncle. It's different management. Next. This is very important. Necrotizing fasciitis. very, very fertile. But it can be because it's extensive necrosis over the subcutaneous tissue, fascia, and very septic. It's always, especially those patients as diabetics. If a patient has diabetics, be careful. It can be Kapangka, it can be necrotic fasciitis. Next. The three types of necrotic fasciitis: type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 3 is the worst. It's a gas gangrene. The wound, if operate the wound, the capital there. Next. The important thing here is, early stage of necrotic fasciitis, a lot of people misdiagnosis and think it's cellulitis. Because initially it's only edema, pain. It doesn't look severe. The wound doesn't look severe, but patient looks septic. Then you must be cautious. And sometimes the puree can pass of post-smelling fluid. And more important, some is that the wound integrated. You can feel the capitation. The capitation is one of the danger signs to show that it is necrotizing fasciitis. Next. So you have start antibiotic. You have start antibiotic. You don't start patient at cloxacillin. In necrotizing fasciitis, you need to start patient as high level antibiotic like tazocin and meropenem. Because not many patients have second chance. Next. So he did an extensive surgical debridement. Dressing is not enough for necrotic fasciitis. Next. Even then, so the wound is too bad. One time the debridement is not enough. You need a second time, third time debridement. Because you need to cut short the operation time. You cannot do operation too long. Other anesthesia not comfortable, patient start deteriorate. You need to go out. Sometimes you need a frequent debridement until you get a normal tissue. Next. This is the necrotic fasciitis. Next. This is not the it is careful. Next. So you can see. Next. How about Borneo syndrome? If a necrotic fasciitis happen at the perineal area or genital area, we have another name. We call it Borneo syndrome. It's over the trunk, over the leg. We call it necrotic fasciitis. You need to give a broad spectrum antibiotic, and the treatment same as the necrotic fasciitis. This is the one. This is the Borneo syndrome. Next. So you need to debride. You need to debride until have the healthy tissue. Don't worry about the wound. Next. Don't worry about closing the wound. First thing is you must save the patient. Okay? When you save the patient, you have time to have subsequent treatment. This is a flowchart of how you manage the life-threatening infection. Either systemic approach and local approach. Systemic, optimize the patient systemically. Either aseptic control, optimize the core mobility, and optimize the vital sign, everything. And nutrition. Nutrition is very important. And local is debride and manage the wound until the wound is healthy and clean. After that, you think of how you manage the wound bed. You manage the wound bed, you can either you can let heal secondary healing by scar tissue, or you can do the SSG, or you can close the wound using flap. Okay, next. Take home message. So you must be highly suspicious for early diagnosis of especially necrotizing fasciitis. Because this is our next thing. These are wounds. You might have sometimes not so severe, but patient look in. So early diagnosis make better prognosis. And early refer to the specialist center. Because specialist center, they have surgeon there and they have an anesthetist with ICU backup. Don't manage the patient in a district hospital. Because this hospital, you have ICU backup. Very difficult to manage. With that, I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lai. So those who are in district, if you have any wound that Mr. Lai presented just now or in doubt any of wound management, please refer directly to your nearest surgical department. So moving on, we have